to cable, and now here to you. Without further ado, I'd like to throw this over to our friends at the end there who are coming out to say hello. I'm going to toss this over to Dan and Sean and have them give a little background on how this all got started.
Firstly, I'd really like to say thank you to Seth for being here today because our
thanks, Dan.
We have a conflicting panel. Our good friend Hugh Sturbekoff, who does Freshman Comics, he's across the hall, so Seth is pulling double duty to be with both of us. So I'm hoping Hugh is saying, please check out Greg the Bunny and please check out his comic Freshman. You're here!
Oh, right in the back, writer, superstar, Hugh Sturbekoff.
We love you. Creator, writer, thank you for sharing, and thanks to Seth for making time.
Lauren's a little hungover from last night. Oh, gosh.
Just put your arm in me. Let's just sodomize him right off the bat. We want to take questions, but for those of you who don't know, we did start on public access in New York. It was just, you showed up, you gave them a tape, and they aired it, the fools. And they gave us a time slot, and we did the show for about, I think it was only about 6 months to a year, and then they were rerunning it. And the only character on that show was an early version of Greg the Bunny.
We had Wumpus on there, too.
Oh yes, and the Wumpus, who's a new character this season. He, it was a lot of fun. We never expected much to come of it, and then suddenly we got an offer from the Independent Film Channel to do some interstitial commercials for them. That became very popular as well.
If you know anything about Tompkins Square Park from the late 90s, you knew that you found colorful characters there every day.
Look at the puppy! And it made for great footage. They were far too wasted, they just signed the release form like, blah, Mr. Darkness.
Thank you, Mr. Darkness. Do you have IFC? And so then, by then we had it interested, but wasn't quite sure what to do with it until finally Neil Moritz, who made Fast and the Furious and all those action films, had a deal with Fox, oddly enough, and put us in touch with Steve Levitan, who had made
Just Shoot Me.
Just Shoot Me, which was an apropos title after a while, because he was a great guy. He got us 13 episodes on Fox, but creatively, if any of you have seen the Fox show, you'll know that it's kind of a mixed tone. It's not as much like the stuff we're doing now.
It's a very set up and deliver 4-camera sitcom.
Then they yanked us off the air. They just pulled us right off. Just when I was getting cozy and starting to spend half of it on whores and half the check, and I was out of money, and I thought the thing would go on forever, but you were used to that kind of thing. You know how TV can be.
Yeah, I know how to put money away more.
Yeah. They don't even let puppets open bank accounts, you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's just my mattress. That explains the helmet, actually. I got about 4,000 of them.
I shouldn't say that this crowd would get rolled the second you walk up.
Well, it's play money. I am not real. Where am I when the camera's not on?
Well, you're either in somebody's bag or impaled on a Snapple bottle or stuck in a laundry bag full of dirty socks.
Actually, you can find that episode on the Fox DVD.
Yeah, they put that on as an extra on the Fox DVD.
I saw all that stuff and I just thought this is something that I really want to be a part of. And they offered me a part to play like Greg's counterpart, and I thought it was going to be all me playing Spencer, essentially, and I thought that'd be really great. And then
Spencer's our co-director who couldn't be here today, by the way, who would often be the off-screen foil along with Sean to the puppets.
the guys you never see faces, it's a very Muppet Babies kind of scenario. But I just thought, okay. So I thought it would, I'll drop what I'm doing to come play with Greg. He was asking for it.
Oh, that's hot. So, I guess we should open this up to your questions.
Yes,
Keep your head on,
we're
Lauren.
going to do some Q&A before Seth has to go, so why not? If you got some questions.
A bunch of people bought our comic across the hall. I gotta go see them too.
All right.
Well, come across. Although there's lots more informative
Bye,
information
everybody.
and some
Bye.
presentation
Is
stuff
the
too.
mic on for the Q&A? The mic is not on for Q&A?
Cloud and Warren is Sephiroth, which was requested by Warren.
And a robot cloud.
Yes, in a robot cloud. That was my request. That there should be clouds, rainbows, and a robot.
Anyway, I was wondering, halfway through the Fox show, maybe a little earlier, you guys switched from button eyeballs to regular?
Good point, yes.
Just kind of.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This was a hotly debated issue.
I just wondered why you guys did that.
I thought the glass eyes were actually oddly comfortable. And for the first time, I had peripheral vision, and I saw in color. It was great. And then they canceled the show, and some guy said, those eyes are property of Fox. Ripped them right off my head. Staggering around. Oh, God. It was terrible. I found one button off a guy's coat, but then I was walking in circles. Terrible. Terrible. That actually came from network testing, one of many things that were so crazy. We tried to do an episode about it where somebody in the Midwest said, how come that thing's got buttons on? And so the entire Fox staff said, people aren't connecting with the buttons. There's a problem. Nobody's gonna like Greg Bunny now. Let's give him glass eyes. And I was like, we just shot 6 episodes with buttons. And it was cool. We liked the low fidelity look as well.
Imaginations. Remember last year, Seth, you were walking through, you saw a couple of us, you said hi, you said you liked the show.
What were you wearing?
Rocky Horror.
Oh, yeah.
Columbia, Magenta. Yeah, the cast loves Greg Bunny when it was on Fox. We can't wait to see the next installment. We are doing a show tonight at the Lyceum, and we invite all 3 of you.
At the what?
The Lyceum Theater at
You guys heard it. Let's go.
Good. Everybody, we're meeting at the Lyceum.
It's at midnight. It's at midnight, and you're all invited.
Sweet.
We just want to say how much we loved it, and I kind of earned the show because all my brother does is quote kind of blah blah.
Blah, yes. We couldn't be here today.
Plus
Blah.
making out with the bunny's hot sex.
I totally agree.
Thank you very much.
Maybe if you come by the booth, you get your shot.
Oh, you bastard. No, that was me. Thank you.
No, I think you're mistaken. I was around here.
Thank you. Thanks for the compliment.
Any other adult film stars perhaps appearing?
No, we have Gilbert Gottfried and we have the guys from American Movie are actually in
Mike and Mark.
Greg this season, and if you saw that documentary, they're really like that.
Hi. I just was wondering who does the work on your bodies there. I mean, who builds you and maintains you.
Oh, work on my bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Sarah. She's at like internationaldelights.com. She comes over on Fridays.
I've seen her work on
Massaging and fluffing now and then.
Any trials and tribulations being a fabricated American?
Oh, sure, you know, buddy. I mean, where are you staying? Right? You couldn't book a room.
No.
I
came over luggage
next to
myself.
mine. You know
It's
how
crazy,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah, the great unwashed. Ain't nobody taking care of me.
Well, thanks for...
Thank you. Good to see you,
A
pal.
spin cycle is what I like myself. But
Yeah, oh yeah, that's good. You gotta make sure you gotta put it on delicate though.
Exactly. Yes. Well, thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for all your hard work.
Thank you very much.
Right, bye-bye.
Hi. I just want to say, Seth Green, Mr. Green, sir, you are a great actor. I really like you. And I saw your work on Buffy is so different from your other works. Like, you can be stock, and then you can be all funny and sarcastic. And
He's
I
got
want to know, what's your
range.
favorite persona?
I thank you, first of all, and I love acting. And I love just playing around and getting to be all different characters. I don't think I have a real, I think my favorite persona is probably the off-camera persona. That's the one I've got the most lived-in use of, but I really enjoy getting to play all those different parts. I appreciate you noticing.
Off-screen Seth. Off-screen Seth builds his own custom action figures, which is pretty awesome.
Yes, one of us, Uba Gabba!
It's a gym.
Thanks for coming out. Quick question for any fan of Greg the Bunny, anyone who watched the Fox show. Did Tardy the Turtle ever come home?
Oh, this is a good question. Do you guys know about that? Our character Tardy. A lot of people have been asking. Yeah, he literally did get lost. I went to pick up all our props and puppets from Fox after the show was canceled, and we could not find Tardy or Susan the Monster. And Victor Yared, who plays Tardy, was completely despondent, and so we are trying to build a new one. It's a legal issue whether or not we can actually use Tardy on the new show, because Fox technically owns him, and we're trying to work that out.
We might bring Tardy's cousin into the picture.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
What never gets discussed is Tardy's origin.
Oh,
Do you remember this? Because I was actually around that day, and it was Eugene. There was a whole thing about the puppet revolt. They were going to lead a strike because there was like sensitivity issues, and the joke was the tardy turtle. Like he's always late because he's slow because he's a turtle.
And he was the last one in the picket line.
And the puppet guys who built him made him, mentally challenged. Tardy the turtle. He's always late. He's slow. And, he's a turtle. I know, but the first time that Victor put it on, he like created that personality.
And everyone fell in love with it behind the scenes,
Oh my gosh.
so that's who he became.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
It was absolutely.
And they like crisscrossed his puppet fingers, and it was the sweetest.
Yeah,
And
he had
one
that
could
like
get
Leo
mad.
DiCaprio thing, that he did.
There's actually, didn't you guys put the Tardy movie on the DVD?
It's on the disc.
Yeah, the Fox DVD has the Tardy movie, and the new DVD has audio of the puppets on every menu, and there's one menu where
Working with puppets or fabricated Americans, I'm sorry.
Definitely the off-camera rock star trashing of hotel rooms and just throwing TVs out windows, bedding random strangers. It's the best.
we found a lightsaber embedded in the hotel wall.
I didn't even know I had one, but the people on the other side of that wall were really confused.
Is Corey Feldman really that weird?
Feldman?
Yeah.
Feldman's a good. I mean, honestly, it is. Corey's a good guy. He really
he's
is.
sweet. He actually is very sweet. He just wants to have fun, and he kind of hopes you like him. He's just like, hey, I'm here. This is kind of cool. I know Victor Yared does that quite often on a bi-weekly basis. I mean, a bi-monthly basis actually. And I played with him once, and it's something we like to do. I mean, it's just so easy. You take a puppet and you just go, and kids don't care that the puppeteer is right there. They just look directly at it and fall in love with it. And I think that's very important. Obviously, volunteer time. I'm so sorry to hear. But thank you.
I do want to mention we're on MySpace, of course. So
All the
our
puppets have their
friends-
own pages, and they do respond. Like we do. We respond to the puppets' voices.
They're quite elaborate pages in that. It's myspace.com/GTheB. And we also have GregTBunny.com.
Which is being under construction, but you can see a lot of cool stuff there and a lot of facts and
Some
information.
cyber hacker owns GregTheBunny.com.
Give it back. But it's very easy to contact us, and so we invite you to, and we love to talk to people, and I'm really, really so happy so many people came out. It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.